I've had a lot of questions already about the step from setting up a Bitcoin wallet and then moving the Bitcoin you purchase from that wallet to an exchange, and then how to physically go about buying the cryptocurrencies that you want to buy. So I'm going to cover that for you now, and I'm just going to take you onto my computer and actually walk you through the steps. Okay, so I've gone into my blockchain wallet and I'm going to make sure I'm ready to send a little bit of Bitcoin across to my Bittrex exchange account. Now, your wallet may be different to blockchain and you may be using a different exchange account to Bittrex. I'm just using these two as simple examples. So the first thing I do is make sure I'm also logged into my Bittrex account, which I am, and inside the Bittrex account, you will find up here something which is called wallets. When you click on wallets, you end up where I am here. So you log in straight away, click on wallets, and you end up here. Okay, and find Bitcoin, which you can see there, and then press the plus sign next to the Bitcoin wallet. By the way, I'll just quickly explain why the red box with the exclamation mark at the moment, because of the scaling debate with Bitcoin and so on. Bittrex are basically just saying that they now need 6 confirmations before they count the balances in your account. Okay, that's usually 3, so pay no attention to that. It's just the current state of the Bitcoin transmission side. Anyway, so you click on plus, and hey presto, up pops a wallet address. That wallet address you just simply copy. So use your copy function on your computer, go back to your wallet, click send in your wallet, and then you get here from my Bitcoin wallet to, and then paste in the address you just copy from Bittrex. Now, before you do anything else, double check, okay, that it is correct. You've copied it in correctly. So look at the 4 last digits, which is 4DP3. Look at the first couple, 13RX, and just make sure that agrees with what you've got in Bittrex, okay? And providing that agrees, you're all set to go. Then decide how much you want to send. Now, again, because Bitcoin transactions are running a bit slowly at the moment, miners are actually confirming transactions that pay slightly higher fees. Okay, so if you want to, only do this if you're in a hurry, you can customize the fee, okay, by making it a priority. It then increases the fee. You can see the difference there. We went from 405876 to 300452. So in other words, $1.25 from 16 cents. So you can see the difference. But if you want it to go quickly, use priority. I personally wouldn't bother, because it's not like you have a deadline to get it to the exchange. So if you're happy with everything, you might want to give yourself a description, like to Bittrex or whatever, and then click continue. Once you've clicked continue, it will come to Bittrex, okay, and you know that there will be a delay, so don't expect to see it in there straight away, okay, and then eventually you will see the balance appear in your Bitcoin wallet inside Bittrex, and that's it. So what I suggest you do, rewind this video, watch it a few times, go over it nice and slow. You'll see what I did, and the procedure is the same wherever you go, okay? If you have issues with a different exchange or a different wallet, then let us know, and maybe at some point I can cover that in a different video with a different exchange and a different wallet. That's it. Thank you very much. Okay, so what I want to do now is just quickly show you the buying and selling process for coins. I'll try and keep this as simple as possible, but you may have to go through this a few times until it's kind of right in your head. Just remember, everything seems strange at first, but once you've done it a few times, it's generally quite easy. So I've just logged into Bittrex. I'm going to use Bittrex as an example, simply because I used it in the earlier part of the video. But I mean, the reality is it's not the exchange I use most. The one that I predominantly use is Poloniex, but sometimes I have to come on to Bittrex for certain coins that I can't trade on Poloniex, and now and then I do actually come over here and trade. So let's have a look at it. First thing is, when you log in, you're going to see something like this, and the first thing you want to do is check that you have actually got Bitcoin in your onboard Bittrex Bitcoin wallet. So click on wallets up here, and then just double check that I've got it set to Stratis for some strange reasons. Come out of that. Okay, there's my Bitcoin wallet, my Bittrex one. You can see I've got a little bit of Bitcoin in here at the moment, about $600 worth. That's just to keep something there in case I need to go buy something rather quickly. Now, let's first off decide what it is we want to buy. So Stratis was showing just now when I came in. So let's go to the Bitcoin market for Stratis. We click on markets. We put the code for the coin into the box there. How do you find the code for the coin? Okay, very, very quickly. If you go to coin market, hang on a second, coin market cap, and you want to find a coin, so let's say Stratis. I'll type that in, and there you see the code for it, STRAT. Okay, that's it, simple. So we find Stratis, we click on it because this is what we want to buy. Please don't forget that you can rewind this video and go through it again if it appears I may be going a bit too quick. So you're now in the Stratis market screen. You can see things like the last price, Bitcoin price, that is, that Stratis was traded at, what the volume has been over the last 24 hours, the current bid price, the current ask price. Bid price is what people are wanting to buy at. Ask price is what people are hoping to sell at. That's the basic difference between them. And you'll also see the 24 high price and the 24-hour low price there. Okay. So just for simplicity, I'm going to keep this really, really simple. Let's say I want to buy some Stratis, and let's say that for argument's sake, I'm happy with the last price traded. So I could just copy that if I wanted to, put it in under the price here, the bid price. Okay. Put in here the number I want to buy, let's say 10. Okay. And if I'm happy with all that, okay, and you'll see that this is set to good till cancelled, which is generally all I ever use. That means the order stays in there until it is fulfilled, and it's generally by default set to limit buy. Limit buy just basically means that if I'm buying, I want to buy at that price, no more, but I'm happy to buy at less if I can. When you're selling, the limit buy means that you're happy to sell at that price, no less, but you will take a higher price. Okay, so that's what limit buy means, and I can't think of any circumstances where you wouldn't have it set to limit buy. So having decided you want to buy 10 of them, having decided that that's the price that you want to buy at, it will confirm the total costs there, including your charges and fees. So if you're happy with everything and you click buy Stratis, everything looks so good, okay, then click confirm to go ahead at that price. The order will then appear here for you, and at any time whilst that's waiting to be fulfilled and before it's fulfilled, you will have the option to cancel that. Okay, there'll be an X up here and you can cancel that order if you change your mind. As you can see at the moment, Stratis is very much a buyer's market. People are buying it rather than selling it, and so that's because we are it would appear maybe potentially bottoming out, and you'd be getting a good deal based on where it was a little while ago. So that's buy. If you're selling, very much the same thing in reverse. If you want to sell your 10 Stratis again, put them in there, put the price you want to sell at in there. And by the way, you can set this up immediately after putting in your buy order. So once you've got your buy confirmed, you've actually got the Stratis in your wallet, you can then instantly put in a sell order at obviously much higher than you bought at, hopefully, and you can leave that sitting there to take care of itself. So you can automate this quite easily. If you buy multiple coins, you just buy them, work out what you want to sell them at, add some profit on, put those sell orders in straight away, and just leave them sitting there, and it pretty much takes care of itself. If you want to be absolutely certain that you've actually got the coin, in other words, your buy order has gone through, go back to wallets here, Bitcoin wallets, click on that. And if you want to go directly to your Stratis wallet to see if you've got any in there, just type in Stratis there, and up it pops, and you'll see at the moment I have 0 Stratis. But had I gone ahead and bought those 10, that would be showing me an available balance of 10. That's it. Just quickly to confirm again, you'll come in here when you're logged in, go to your wallet, just check. That's obviously set at Stratis at the moment, so I'll take that back out. Check you've got some Bitcoin to use, which you can see there is a little bit. Go to the Bitcoin markets, put in the search expression for the coin you want. Click on that coin when you see it populate the list. And then you have to wait for it to take you there. It's being a bit slow at the moment, Bittrex. There's the Stratis buying screen if that's what you're after. Put in the amount you want to buy. Put in the price you're happy with, which generally speaking would be a little bit less than the current asking price at the moment. Now, by the way, what I didn't cover, but you can quickly check, is if you come down here to market history, you can see the last price that someone bought at. So you might want to, maybe go for that, or put that in and knock it down a little bit more, or whatever. Okay. Once you're happy that you've got what you need, click on the buy button, check the details, confirm when you're ready to go ahead. And the exact reverse applies when you want to sell it. Put the amount you want to sell in there, put the price you want to sell at, which is obviously what you bought at plus some profit in there. And if you're happy, okay, then click sell Stratis. They will sit there until the orders are taken up. Simple as that. Thank you very much for listening.